Hi everyone, we're back again. We are here to actually break down the official trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home that just released a bit ago today. Alright, let's, without further ado, start the trailer and go along and pick out the bits and everything. Obviously obligatory trailer before the trailer.
Ever since I got bit by that spider,
Nathan Drake.
I've only had 1 week.
I'm not gonna be number one. That's why people still think he actually killed
Mysterio.
Well, you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker.
When you? I mean...
Okay, so pretty good.
We started getting some visitors.
First thing we finally get a confirmation of. I mean, if it wasn't confirmed...
We saw it in the first trailer.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, we actually see him!
We actually see him now, on his glider, on his OG glider from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Universe.
From every universe.
Okay, so that's a magic suit.
Magic suit that really looks like a Wakandan suit. It looks
I know,
like,
yeah, it looks very Wakandan.
He almost looks like Spider Panther or something. Or Black Spider, not to be confused with the DC Black Spider, who's actually a villain.
Pretty much. Anyway, yeah. OG arms. This is something where
Okay, yes. OG arms. These are the arms from Spider-Man 2.
At some point, the arms get upgraded with some sort of nanotechnology. We will see that.
Yeah,
clip.
we'll get that. We'll get to that.
OG arms.
Fighting. And then, here. Okay.
Alright, this bit, I noticed that because there's a big tear in his chest, the armor is moving around to cover that hole.
To protect
him.
him.
Yeah, and that's why his head is revealed.
From this oncoming blow. And you can see right here that I'm pretty sure the nanotech crawls onto Doc's arms and becomes part of the arms. Because look at that.
Oh, we don't know how or why.
Look at this. It's on all of the arms
yeah.
right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The one that's... And then, I mean... Obviously, let's go back a bit. Woo.
Hello, Peter.
He thinks it's his Peter at this point.
Yeah.
He thinks it's his Peter. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2.
The next line just confirms that everything. Confirms all that. Oh, wait.
Peter Parker.
You're not Peter Parker.
And then...
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Now, we are suspecting that he is being held here in some kind of cell in the sanctum.
I wouldn't be surprised. Look at
I
that.
mean, what else better way to trap a technological enemy with something magical? That usually works.
Makes sense. You're not... He says you're not Peter Parker, right?
Yeah.
Not my Peter Parker? No. Just, you're not Peter Parker. OG Arms
Hello, Peter.
thinks it's his Peter.
You're not Peter Parker.
OG Arms. So obviously this fight ends with...
Sorry, what was your name again?
This scene.
This scene.
It looks like it.
Okay, and then he is being held there. I don't know, it looks to me like there's some blue hue around these windows and entrances, and I don't know, maybe...
Yeah, magical shield, magical containment thing.
I don't know, remember, oh, you haven't seen WandaVision, they talk about magical seals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe this could
might
be
be
set
one of
up
them.
inside somewhere there, that makes sense.
Otto Octavius.
The disrespect. I am sorry, but the disrespect.
A bit on the nose, though, his name.
Shut up!
What's your actual name?
Oh, Ned was holding the crossbow. Sorry, go back.
Why is Ned holding the crossbow?
Just in case, I guess.
Dr. Otto Octavius.
The second clip, the second bit.
Is it me? Or does the background... It's the same background, right?
Yeah, why?
No, I just thought it looked different.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Fuck, I missed it again, sorry!
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously,
Oh, he is it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was his crossbow.
Interesting.
what's your actual name?
Okay, yellow lightning, this monument. It looks like... Oh, there, if you can see it right there. That's what the statue's supposed to look like.
So it's not the Statue of Liberty,
It's Liberty holding a cap shield. Okay.
obviously a monument. Okay, this is one of those shots that I'm saying that it's a beautiful shot,
Yeah.
but it looks like there's supposed to be two other guys swinging around in this shot.
I think it might, like, okay, I can agree with that, I guess, but it just seems like a little hit or miss right now. This seems like a nice shot they could open with, and it doesn't necessarily have to look good. But I wouldn't be surprised if they actually did digitally remove some extra characters that might be here.
Out there, we need to send them back.
And then this, you finally get to see...
This was on the thumbnail. Of the
This was
trailer.
on the thumbnail. We were theorizing what was on the thumbnail. We couldn't really make it out properly, but now that we actually have this shot...
For now, we're just calling it the magic suit.
Yeah, we're just calling it the magic suit. So we've got Peter activating some sort of spell on his arm with the magic suit, and then we've got Electro. I mean, there's really no one else this could be, right? Electro
Pretty much, yeah.
forming around him. Something that I noticed though, in the center, right above his chest, there's this. It could be video streaming footage. It could be Ned and MJ.
On like a FaceTime call, so they can
Yeah.
see what he's doing.
Yeah, see what he's doing, see what he's seeing. Maybe
We thought
they
it
can
was a
help
still
him.
image at first, but they do move a bit.
Because at a point later on in the trailer, Doctor Strange does tell the three of them to help do something. And we're wondering why does Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, why does he need these three to go out and do a thing in the world?
Exactly.
So maybe he makes this suit for them to help them do this.
So, Scooby-Doo this
Yeah, right here.
crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong. Sorcerer Supreme botches a spell because someone couldn't stop talking. So it's kind of not as Sorcerer Supreme as you'd think, eh?
A couple magic words myself, starting with the word please.
She's so... Michelle. This is definitely Michelle from Spidey 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Homecoming.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Love it. Back to here. Obviously, I'm thinking he gets sent out to track down Electro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the magic suit.
Because why else would he be here? Unless he's taking a, leisurely swing with a magic
In a
suit.
new suit. And then just runs into Electro. Oh, there you are. Hey.
Along the stretch of power line things. Okay. This is something... What are we theorizing that's happening here?
Just chaos, I guess. They're trying to cause trouble. Suspect Spider-Man is what I'm guessing is happening here. And
Okay,
our first look at
obviously,
JJ.
first look at JJ, actual JJ in the movie, Daily Bugle van.
Flying out into the...
This is obviously both Electro and Sandman teaming up to do this. Why would they work together to do that? I mean, obviously, both of these characters have teamed up with two different people in the past to get the same result, or to get the same theorized result. But we're thinking that they might be doing this to attract Spider-Man, so then they can trap him and kill him. But
At this point, we're not entirely sure what their motivations are. I mean, we kind of get a taste of it as we go along in the trailer.
we do. But I'm thinking they might be working with a third party here who's orchestrating them to do this.
But who?
In the past, this was obviously Venom in Spider-Man 3. And it was Goblin who did this in the Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? Yeah. Who caused, I mean, it was more, because there was only two of them in each of those movies. There's actually three technically in this one. So I'm guessing Goblin is orchestrating these guys to cause chaos and get...
So then he maybe came through first? Or he came at the same time?
I'm thinking, because we see both
Yeah.
Goblin and Octavius on the bridge, which is, I'm guessing, where...
The most of what we've seen, yeah.
Yeah, most of what we've seen is probably the first ones that are going to come through. Is probably the instant in the movie where they're first going to come through. Whoever these firsts might be. We're just theorizing that it could be Ock and Goblin.
Darkness to fight ghosts.
Okay, that's right. Ock is saying this.
This.
We're flying out into the darkness
Flying out into the darkness
to fight ghosts.
to fight ghosts. And he's obviously still trapped under the sanctum with these three watching over him. I'm assuming he's trapped, because why would he be just standing there?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
And then...
They all die fighting Spider-Man.
They all die fighting Spider-Man. So this is obviously common knowledge for the people who've seen the previous movies, where each of the villains that Spider-Man came up against actually died.
Most of the time would
That's
die.
true. Like, for the exceptions of Sandman,
Lizard.
Lizard, and... I don't know, Electro? Because I can't remember him killing
I mean,
Electro.
he explodes. And
Can you kill Electro? That's the thing.
He
When he's
explodes
reached
and-
that point where he becomes pure energy.
I don't know.
Okay, that's sort of up in the
Kind
air.
of just dies and explodes.
But the point here is that Ock is telling them that,
Most times they die fighting Spider-Man.
yeah. And how does Peter react?
It's their fate.
Okay, Doctor Strange is being a little too TVA for my liking here.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I mean,
it's
Sorcerer
his
Supreme,
job.
he is protecting that universe, and he doesn't know. Well, I mean, last time he faced an interdimensional threat, that was Dormammu, right?
Yeah.
We all know how that turned out.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
And so, he steals magical cube thingy that could supposedly send all of these villains back to their respective worlds, but in doing so, sentences them, pretty much sentences them to their aforementioned deaths
And
against
he
Spider-Man.
doesn't want to be responsible for the...
He doesn't want to. He's not that kind of person. He's a hero. He wants to make sure that everyone gets out alive. Knocks him out to try and get a hold of the magical cube thingy. He fights, saying that there should be another way. Aunt May's running for some reason.
Okay,
And then
this
here.
bit, this bit.
This is where, look, right there. It's the nanotech. It's the nanotech obviously growing along the arms. It's crawling along
And
to
then
him.
Doc is like, oh, what's this?
He obviously doesn't know what's happening, so he probably didn't build his arms to do something like this. So I'm thinking it might be a defense mechanism that Stark built into the nanotech to maybe...
Maybe it's learning? Maybe it's learning what his arms are and are attached for a period of time.
That's true. But we do see this at other moments in the trailer where he still got the nanotech in his arms.
Yeah.
I am hoping to God that he actually takes away all the nanotech and it goes into his arms and we don't get to see that fucking suit ever again. Because God, can we not
Yeah.
have
Too
to
much
use it?
armor and too much plot armor.
It's too much, yeah, it's too much. It's just... So that's what happens, and then, I noticed this earlier, Jamie Foxx's Electro comes back.
And
He's not
normal.
blue.
He's not blue.
He's not blue. He's not a goofy fuck from the...
Like, he seems like a legit threat here. Like
He
just for
actually,
these couple
he actually
seconds.
seems pretty competent.
And if you wind back just a little bit, he's
Sorry,
got
it's
the
VLC, it
electro
doesn't really do
mask.
that.
He's got the electro,
Like what I wear.
the mask, pretty much.
Then here,
Is it-
look. Okay, there, yeah, we already saw that one. Actually. Okay,
There,
there,
right there.
right there. He's
Right
got,
there.
yeah, he's got the Electro mask. It
Classic
looks like
electro
a.
mask.
Oh, it's so good. And he's flying. He's levitating. He's doing the Electro thing. What does he mean by that? He's back.
His life. I'm not gonna let you take this away from me. This opportunity to live. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably what all of them are fighting for. And then
This looks like
he's shocking Ock, and this forced me to believe that maybe for a time in this movie, he's not against. I mean,
maybe there's a team up. Maybe he helps Spider-Man.
later on in the trailer, you obviously see all three of the villains. Well, not all. I mean, three of the villains that we've seen in this movie team up and fight against Holland's Spider-Man. Put a pin on that for
Yeah,
later.
just Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the question is, why is Electro fighting Ock? Unless I'm theorizing that maybe Doc Ock could be helping our Peter, Tom Holland's Peter, for...
Maybe it's a double cross. Who knows? We really don't know at this point. But the fact of the matter is that's an electric blast
hitting
at Doc Ock.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that there's a team up, because that would be so good. That would just be...
Be a good redemption arc. I mean, going from his character from the first two.
Yeah, because...
He does redeem himself, but it would be nice to see knowing what he went through in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, but it's the worst form of redemption, where you redeem yourself and then you die.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to see if this Ock is the Ock that's taken
Yeah.
directly after the
That's the
event of
thing.
Spider-Man.
We don't know when in their movies they were plucked from and put into
That's
this
true.
movie.
That's true, because in this one, he still wants to kill Spider-Man. When if we remember, at the end of Spider-Man 2, he fulfilled his arc, and he doesn't want to kill Spider-Man anymore. He wants to save the city. So, what's happening? I would like to know.
You're struggling.
Oh, and then we get this voice cameo.
Oh,
Finally get a confirmation of the suit. I made this remark earlier. I really hope they don't fully CG the suit, even though it looks like this shot is really CG.
But I mean, it's a faithful.
It is a faithful.
It looks exactly like out of everybody who was brought in from the respective movies, I think it's him and Lizard.
Who look the exact
exactly like they were.
minus Lizard in his lab coat. I mean, then again, he only shows up in his lab coat for a bit.
He's just naked running around.
But yeah, I hope at some point in the movie he does have the practical costume. Because they made that costume for Defoe.
And it was practical in Spider-Man 1.
Absolutely. You know what I'm really hoping also? I hope there's a scene where they just hand-to-hand combat.
Oh,
and he fights he beats the shit out of
Tom
one
Holland.
of
Please, Tom Holland.
Oh,
God.
I want to see how
Put him
tough.
in his place.
Because this, like, I think you got to remember that Goblin is basically a super soldier from his universe.
He is. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's a crazy super soldier with gadgets and the flying glider.
And a split personality. We have to remember that.
So if anybody who can like take legit punches from Spider-Man, it's gonna be him.
It's gonna be him. Yep. And then what the fuck is this?
We don't know if it's Willem Dafoe's Goblin, but those are his Goblin gadgets. We're suspecting that this could be Harry.
It could be. I mean, look.
It looks like a younger person from what we can see. We're not too sure. It moves too quickly. He comes right up to the camera, but he's moving too fast.
As bummed as I am that Defoe might ditch the suit for this, I don't know. I guess I'm excited, but I also want this to be maybe Harry, and I want Defoe to stick to his practical suit.
But yeah, those are his gadgets.
Those are still
balls.
his. Yep, the blade ball swingy things. He obviously doesn't have. I just hit a blackout, but that's fine. I'll just switch off my Christmas lights.
UPS, keep us alive.
That's fine. Yeah, but then. Sounds like a generator. Citywide blackout. Okay, so we're definitely theorizing. It could be. I'm hoping either way. I would be interested to see how this turns out. I think
It would be nice to see Harry.
it would be, honestly. Unrelated to a kissing scene. DODC.
They might have made an appearance in the prior movies. I'm not entirely sure.
Who do you think they are? What do you think that stands for? DODC.
Maybe Metahuman Police, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Metahuman Unit.
Okay, fair enough. Help me! Why are people? Why are?
Everybody thinks something bad is gonna happen to Happy because of this shot. And then the shot earlier on where there's like a lightning strike onto a car. But it looks like it's onto a car.
Can we go back to that? Oh no, maybe after we go through everything. And then, oh god, why are the gunmen surrounding him? And
Why do they... I think this is when everything goes wrong.
This is where everything. What do you mean goes wrong?
This is when they can't contain it and it opens up the portal to other people to come through.
Really? But they were in the sanctum when they were doing that.
No, the fight on the top.
Oh yeah. So what do you think this blast is?
The box opening, I guess.
What is that box? What is it?
No.
Okay, and then there's this shot. Where we finally actually see the lizard. This is the first time we're seeing the
and
lizard.
it's Lizard from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
One. I'm so
Sorry,
glad.
Spider-Man 1.
I'm so glad that he's back though. I was such a fan of Lizard in the first Amazing Spider-Man, and I actually just generally liked that movie. I really did. Even though it's got a couple too many pop songs, but that's okay. So we get Lizard. We get Sandman.
Sandman, Electro.
I can't wait to see Thomas Hayden Church as
I
Sandman.
hope it's
again.
him again.
It has to be.
I haven't heard anything.
It has
but
to
yeah.
be because it was definitely my personal favorite thing about Spider-Man 3. His arc, it might have seemed a little shoehorned in as the character who killed Uncle Ben. Spoilers for Spider-Man 3, but I thought his arc at the end of it, where he finally became a good guy, I guess. Not really. He kind of just says I'm sorry and then just sands away.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
I'm guessing because this is a construction site, there's like extra sand everywhere, so he's able to
makes sense.
turn himself into this golem.
Because we haven't even
Zombie thing
seen
again.
any hint of Sandman in his regular person form.
Yeah, with his
Yeah.
striped shirt and...
That's it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this is the only clear appearance we get apart from Worlds of Sand previously in the trailer. And obviously we get Electro, Jamie Foxx's Electro being Electro.
He looks great.
He looks.
This is all blue.
He looks great. He looks fucking fantastic. I didn't diss on the blue. I thought the blue was okay in the second Amazing Spider-Man. I just didn't like the character because he was just a goofy nobody.
Yeah, I know. How he gets his powers, and it's kind of... Ridiculous.
Electric eels. Is that how he gets his powers in the comics?
I don't know. I'll have to check. If it is that ridiculous, then respect.
Okay, fine,
If it
respect.
isn't, what the fuck?
And then, obviously, we get Iron Spider suit. God, fuck that suit.
Wait, no, it looks slightly different. It looks slightly different to me.
Tries to make you choose.
That's right. Goblin's saying you keep trying to get everything that you want, while the world keeps trying to make you choose. There's Pulse here, on top of the monument. And then, let's see the black outlines on it.
It looks slightly different. There's more blue. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting.
What do you think? What do you think about the idea of it's both his original suit, not the Far From Home suit, but like his Spidey suit that he got from Stark, with whatever nanotech is left?
Probably that looks like it.
It looks like a mix.
Because it doesn't look
blue.
like,
It doesn't look as
I might
shiny.
be wrong. Yeah.
It doesn't look as shiny.
There's
Look.
more black.
Yeah, there's definitely more black.
Look at the gauntlets. His arms, his forearms.
It looks like a combination suit.
Yeah. Okay, alright.
Yeah.
It's not as shiny, yeah.
Who is he talking to there? That's Aunt May, because the rings. Right?
Wait. Can't save everyone. That's an old lady's hand, yeah, that looks like anime.
That does. There, look.
Yeah.
It looks like a combination
It's a
suit.
new suit.
Yeah. And then
Okay,
this suit. No, we'll get into that later, but let's just finish this trailer first.
Alright.
Yes. Okay, so obviously a big team up. Earlier on, I made a joke to say, where the fuck is this guy going? Where the fuck is this guy going? Where the fuck is Lizard jumping?
Lizard is completely missing Tom.
Yeah. And
I wonder
this guy's
why.
heading, his trajectory is going this way. Lizard's going this way. And then Sandman is the only one who's in the center. And it looks like Tom Holland Spider-Man is going straight
Aiming
there.
for Sandman, yeah.
It just seems weird, right? It just seems
Yes,
weird.
it did seem weird.
Yes, but let's finish this trailer before we jump back to it. See, he
Boys a punch.
but I'm just assuming, because of the adjacency of the shots. Adjacency? Yeah. Adjacency of the shots. I'm just thinking that might be right after the shot. He gets knocked out, falls. The shield.
Balls. Cap Monument.
Obvious.
Come on, man.
An obvious callback to Amazing Spider-Man 2, and not just that, just
There's so many.
there's so many instances of this scene being recreated, not recreated, but
Happened
being
in
placed
Spider-Man 1.
in Spider-Man movies. Happened in Spider-Man 1 with Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane, happened in Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy, which I completely fucking loved. I loved Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy, and I loved Garfield, and I loved their chemistry throughout the two movies. Fucking perfect. Best, hands down, best thing about those movies. And then obviously it's put here, so she's not gonna die, is she? Do you think? She's not gonna.
Nah, we love Zendaya too much.
Marvel doesn't have the balls to kill off Zendaya.
Although I did joke that when she's falling, it would be a nice redemption arc if Andrew was the one who saved her.
I will stand up in the theater and clap, fucking, if she does
finally,
that.
Andrew, Jesus.
My God, he was the most tragic Spider-Man of all.
Just drop the ball on that one,
Drop the Gwen.
Drop the Gwen on that one, Jesus.
Technically, he did catch her.
Oh yeah, then.
Just a second, like a split second late. No way home. And then what is this? What is this? Okay,
That looks like cracks in the fucking reality.
that does.
In the sky.
Imbued with some orange magical Doctor Strange energy.
What's happening? They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
Can't stop them.
You can't stop who's coming through. Okay, so cards on the table. We think this might be where Toby and Garfield and Andrew's Spider-Man are coming through. But these guys might be thinking that it might be more villains.
They might be thinking, oh, there's more bad people coming through. Oh no.
I mean, if any of the bad people would come through, who do you think it'd be? Who's left?
I don't know.
Come on, we've only got
Venom? Oh wait, no, he's already in this
the spoilers.
world,
If you've seen the end of Let There Be Carnage, you do get confirmation that Tom Hardy's Venom is in Tom Holland's.
basically that
the MCU.
that news report saying that Peter Parker is Spider-Man plays
Mysterio's leak.
Mysterio's leak. So it just pretty much confirms that Venom's there.
Yep. The Bugle is in that universe along with J. Jonah, apparently. And
December 17th, exclusively at movie theaters. Tickets on sale.
Yeah. Okay, let me see.
Oh,
let me
let's take
see.
it back to that shot where they're all jumping and shouting at each other.
Look, there are darker
no.
accents on this suit.
That is a new suit. That looks like fabric. That's
No,
not a
one
shiny.
new suit. It looks like combination suit, and it
It
looks
is a
beaten the
combination.
fuck out of. Look at it.
It looks very improvised, too.
It does.
Starting to come through, and I can't stop it.
December 17th.
I think they're waiting. I think Sony is gonna make us wait until the actual movie to reveal everything.
Absolutely. I mean, if Sony has the balls to not reveal,
Just for one more month. Just literally one more month.
yeah, just literally like 31 days and this movie is out. If Sony has the balls to not reveal Toby and Andrew, whether or not they're in this movie, and if they do happen to appear in the movie and they show in the movie, not through any trailer, not through any promotional stuff, I'm actually I might have a little bit of respect for Sony. Because they're showing a little bit of restraint, and that's unlike them. That's weirdly unlike them.
Somebody didn't
Exclusively
tell
at movie theaters. Tickets
Brazil.
on sale.
But yes, somebody didn't tell Brazil. Let's load up this second clip, which is the trailer pulled straight from the Sony Pictures Brazil. And this is the version of the trailer that they played.
This is actually shorter. It's 1 minute long.
Yes, technically. Whereas the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Theirs is only 1 minute.
It's shorter, but it
exactly.
shows just a bit
It shows literally
too much.
It shows literally a couple more frames, and this is what everyone's freaking out.
Under a second, even. It's basically the same shot where they're all jumping at each other.
Yeah,
and
same shot. I just want to go
Tom is
through.
jumping there.
Desejando que todos esquecessem que Peter Parker é o Homem-Aranha.
Same.
Nós começamos.
Yeah, no, as far as I can tell, it's similar.
De todos.
Yep. From every universe. I just can't get over the fact that that looks like a Black Panther suit.
Like, there's some vibranium? I don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised. It could help boost, like buff it up.
Olá, Peter.
Hola.
Hola, Peter.
Oh,
Oh, wait, that's the shot. Remember, that's still.
oh yeah, that's what he's running. Why are you running?
Se meteu no escuro.
Was that new? Was that in this shot? Was this in the legit?
Yeah, it wasn't the.
Fantasmas.
Como assim?
Todos eles morrem.
They took out
That's-
the funny bits. That's right.
É o destino deles.
He's trying to save.
I think
some-
that's what fucks up the Iron Spider suit. I think the pumpkin bomb fucks it up.
Wait. Can we?
Se meteu no escuro. O feitiço.
Let me just see. I want to. Sorry, take a better look. Their darker accents are not in.
Yeah, exactly.
Destino deles.
There.
Yeah.
See? Obviously, the Iron Spider suit gets modified, and I'm thinking, if you're correct, Daniel, where his
This
suit
is where it
gets
gets
screwed
fucked
up here.
yeah.
Green fire and green flame. Jesus. Goblin is dramatic.
Sinto muito, garoto.
Eu também.
Não.
No.
No. Knocks him out of his
Knocks
body.
him out. His corporeal form.
Tem que ter
That's at the end of this chase. I'm
outro
dead.
jeito.
Yeah.
Não tem.
Obviously.
Você é perigo para o nosso universo.
Yeah, there are obviously a bunch of shots that are out here.
Okay.
And then, okay,
Okay.
and this is it. Ready? Alright, this is what everyone's freaking out about. There, that suit is obviously different. And then, he's wearing his homecoming suit, right?
I thought
Or is that
it
the
was
Far From Home
Far
suit?
From Home.
That's the black one. It looks like it. Something fucked up, he's sad. And then, dark
Okay.
accents.
All right. Here it
And
is.
look, take a look at
Lizard's head.
look at Lizard's head. Who is
Bang!
punching him? Who is
Someone
punching him?
punches Lizard.
This is a half a second longer than it should be.
Você é perigo para o nosso universo.
Não dá pra salvar todo mundo.
And like we said earlier on in this this breakdown, Lizard's jumping, his trajectory
He's
is
way off.
way off.
If he's aiming for Tom,
And so is Electro, if you can count that again.
he's aiming at someone
He's
else.
aiming
too.
higher. And then, obviously, the icing on top. Look at that. Look at that.
This
Look at that.
confirms it. That confirms it right there.
Something has been
it's
edited
Stone.
out.
That's him.
Someone
That's-
edited an extra character out. Someone edited whoever or whatever is punching Lizard here, but they forgot to edit out or the cut out of it across because the international trailer, the main one that got released, it obviously does
It
not
cuts
have this.
right before that. It cuts
cuts.
right before that.
this, even the angle of the camera goes in a bit more, right? See? And
The
then,
shot lingers. You see
Yep.
Lizard's whole body for some time.
let's see again.
Napasok ko ito doon.
And then you see Sandman's arm come across. Boom! Right there.
That's the way he jumps over, blah blah blah. Jumps
So
over,
obviously-
yeah.
It's at this point it's all but confirmed. It's literally all
Yep.
but confirmed.
Thank you, Sony Pictures Brazil, for fucking up. You confirmed it for us. That's it. That's it. Everybody's here.
Everybody but one person that I was quite sad did not make an appearance.
Alright.
Spoilers. Based on the leaks, screenshots that I've seen of a certain blind lawyer with superhuman senses, he did not make an appearance in this trailer, and I swear, if he does in the actual movie, I will be more excited about that than anything going on, because I'm a diehard Daredevil, Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock fan as for the Netflix show. I think it's one of the best superhero shows and superhero characterizations in anything I've ever seen. It's incredible. Goes up there with Toby being Spider-Man, with Christian Bale being Batman. But essentially, those are our thoughts on the trailer. That's our breakdown. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, this is a weird cut. My iPad just stopped recording, and I had to just record this proper ending to the video. But yeah, like I was saying, Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock. I will freak out, I'll cry if he's actually in No Way Home. And I hope he is. I really do. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you around in the next video, whatever that might be. Thanks for watching.